short spot. They're giving up that much distance, and well, Immortals is going to take it.
Early push up short here for Immortals, and they're getting aggressive. The paranoia doesn't quite work out, and now as they start to push forward, jcStani has got to reload the clip, but Steve will take him down. It's traded out by Neptune, and now a 3v2 retake for Luminosity as the B-side anchors are coming late to the party.
Spike planted.
Yeah, they've shown up, but at this point, the spike has been planted. Aproto working his way through pipes. Interesting to see that Immortals did not work their way through that and establish themselves through that choke point. That's a heavily contested area of the map. We'll keep a close eye on that as the map goes on. Aproto able to take care of Shanks, goes in for the second, and it's Neptune who gives him the business up close and personal. Just one left. It's Mada. He's able to get one, looking for the second. Gonna get tagged up, tagged back, and now it's Mada who's actually on the hunt. He's trying to hunt people down, but he's buying time. Neptune. He doesn't believe it. He's just sticking it. Oh, he goes around. Yes. He gets the kill, a 3K, and Immortals get on the board first.
The defense or the offensive side, we're seeing something similar again, and it's just, once again, going to be that heavy A hit. They have to worry about the 50 on the right. Aproto's going to find him, and another lined-up shot. There's one more player in the showers. Aproto, the wobble crosshairs working out, has to reload the clip. Shanks will take him down, but Stellar, icing on the cake, will take out Shanks. And Luminosity answer back on that.
As they're rolling in bunches, you see the Cypher's going to be lagging a bit behind. I like this positioning from Ksiaze. And be around elbows. jmoh goes up. He's able to get one with the blade. Steve sitting on the sideline for the rest of the round. But again, Ksiaze all through the smoke. Are you kidding me?
Wow. And that's going to be an upgrade with the Vandal. He's going to sit in the cubby. Spike down. Retake for Luminosity. Hedwig going to come through. Spot a wizard in the cubby. Looking for the paranoia as well. Shots are going to be good. It gets traded out, and it's the 2v3, make it a 3v1. Stellar, the last player standing. This is a great comeback round for Immortals. All down to Stellar. Sees where the spike's planted for B long. First gun duel gonna work out in his favor.
To be planted, yeah. Close eye on that flank, folks. He's gonna make his way over. Will he be able to get there in time, however, and will it be left unchecked? Thief, exactly. Doing just that. Yeah, he sucker punches. jmoh is able to get one in a second on a Genghsta, but jcStani with 3 keeps it interesting. Luminosity, however, managed to overpower Immortals. Aproto's going to get the defuse and bridge the gap, lead down to 1.
He's going to try to clear out hookah, but they back away, and the portal's been called. So now LG, 3 members strong, will retake from the defender's spot.
Yeah, Genghsta is going to be the first one there, and the spike is going to follow shortly after. First place you see him check his pipes. Again, a very important area of the map to control, especially towards this A side. Neptune hanging out in U-Haul. Nothing doing quite yet. You see members of Luminosity all have finally started to show up. No cheeky flank to keep in mind this time from Thief or anything like that. They're all going to be coming in from the same side. Heaven and Aproto coming in from the pipes. The smokes are going to be coming out through showers. Neptune's able to get one as Aproto drops.
One enemy remaining.
Thief answers back. It's trade for trade. All down to Thief.
One enemy remaining.
Free fires, 1 HP. Has one, but there's shock darts and there's a hunter's free. 1 tag is all he needs. There's the defuse, at least tries to. But he doesn't have a lot of time. Saves the weapon, backs away.
Like a Christmas tree, but it looks like Immortals are going to want to go that way anyway. They creep their way forward. There is some elbow presence, but yeah, they just go in. They go aggressive from up top. They're able to take out members of LG as they're just down to 2. Thief drops as well as Neptune lights up. The kill feed Stellar, the last one alive. He's in hookah, but he's severely outnumbered. He's going to drop as well. A 3K on the round for him. Immortals continue to pile it on the attacking side. Give them room to get in there and get what they need. Now that Showstopper becomes a very important variable in this equation for the rest of the round.
Get out of my way.
See the push in. We're going to have the tailwind from the Octagon side. Showstopper from the hookah side. It's Decimation. Genghsta going to find 2. They at least answer back temporarily. There's a player on site, and the Blade Storm will find him, not the Showstopper. Down to the 2v3 retake. Doable for LG. Now it's a 2v2, but both duelists are left. And guess what? See you later. I'm going to portal all the way to the A side. Shanks has to be careful. Shot's going to be good, and now it's a 1v2. I like this from LG. Now they've got a shot. Spike going down. 1v2. Can jmoh do it?
Planted.
Mentioned he has the Blade Storm. Keep a close eye on that. Oh, no. Oh, the timing. Unfortunate for jmoh. Stellar.
But now Luminosity is still very confused where Immortals are. We understand that it's going to be the A short push now as the shots come through. Misses the paranoia to try to help out. Hunter's Fury to layer that on top. But they might just hop into the portal. Oh, Neptune. Crispy shot onto KZ. But it still ends up down to a 3v3 retake.
Hunter Fury is going to be used by Mada in response. As the spike goes down, he was able to get jcStani, but just a hair too late. The spike has been planted. As you see members of Immortals start to assume their post plants, Neptune drops. It's just going to be down to Genghsta. He has plenty of health, plenty of armor to work with. But he's got to find a way to get past the defenses. Mada takes care of Genghsta. They're going to get the defuse. Luminosity are starting to work their way towards a 7-5.
The standard A short, A hits. Just 3 members here. They're holding on. Aproto is going to be the first line. The paranoia pushes 2 members off of lamps, and they'll actually back all the way behind the APC. Now Neptune's coming through. Headshot, and they're just going to decimate them one at a time. Luminosity, both duelists left. Here comes the retake for LG.
I love that paranoia because it forces Luminosity into a terrible situation. Either they try to stick it or they're pushed back, right? And Immortals is able to get all that room, but Thief, meanwhile, is just ripping Immortals to shreds. KZ has the Blade Storm, but he's gonna get dropped. jcStani with 3 on the round. Immortals take the first half, 8-4. The spawn, at least primarily Neptune for now, as things have kind of come to a standstill. You see the smokes are going to come out. Shanks still there. jmoh up close and personal with the frenzy, able to get 2, and it's going to dash away to safety, not able to get the 3rd, but Genghsta with the shock dart is able to take care of Mada. Neptune. Yes, the rest of Immortals just continue to mow down Luminosity. It wasn't just on the attacking side. The defensive side looks pretty dang good too. Either way, the round does go in their favor, a 6-round lead here. And once again, Neptune this time is going to be over towards B. Meanwhile, the rest of Immortals is going to be pushing in aggressively through A.
That is such a strange game plan for Immortals. They've given up a lot of control of the A side. Now aproto is going to find a little bit more space to work with. 2 headshots from Crispy. Does he find the 3rd? Yes, sir! Give it to him. Now the A side's wide open. He's just going to hold on here. But as the rest of the team have already worked their way up B short, Genghsta tries to find a little bit more damage, but it does look like LG will have a redemption round here on their 4-7.
What a strange round. Neptune looks like he's going to stay safe here, as all of the Luminosity are over by A, and they get the spike down. Oh, he might hunt this thing out. He's going to spot 1. But again, doesn't have a ton to work with. Has the Spectre. He's going to get tagged up and pushed back down to 44 health. And they swarm him. They push him in from a couple of different angles around the elbow area. So Immortals are in a really good spot here to fend off this B push. If they decide to go that way, the smoke is going to come out to keep the spawn area blind. Neptune and aproto are able to get a kill apiece. And now Immortals are starting to come over this way. They still have some presence though. Mineral Theft has been used as Genghsta is able to take care of KZ. Mada still kind of looking around. This has just been so patient from Immortals.
Spike's being planted. Edwig used to clear out the elbow. But it's a 3v4 retake for Immortals. Hunter's Fury as well can be used to try to clear out any specific angles, and that's exactly what we're seeing. But he's paranoid, does finally end up getting tagged by him. There's one more member, and he tags him too. jcStani will pick up some of that slack, take down Stellar, and Immortals now they lead by 6. Yes, this is a little bit of a scary sight here for LG. Around, they would have loved to find some sort of redemption arc. That A site too difficult to penetrate. They've been hitting this B site just over and over and over and over and over again. That's not a shock dart that you would have wanted either. Maybe trying to clear out the tuna can. Psych, sorry, I thought he was trying to clear out the cubby, but that's fine. Recon bolt, jmoh. Oh, avoids it. And the paint shells, they're at least going to get onto the site, but it was a little bit slow moving at first. Now the spike's going down. Once again, the 4v3, make it the 3v3. They're finally looking for that elbow control, and they find it. It's a 2v2, and Immortals are late to the party.
They are just down to jcStani. He's weak, and he's gone from bad to worse. He's eventually going to get cleaned up. Didn't have very many options. It's going to require Herculean effort. LG creeping their way forward. There's the smoke that's going to be coming out from pipes. Steve goes in. He's paranoid, but it doesn't matter as he continues to play aggressively on dancing with Genghsta. Genghsta finally drops. Neptune does as well. Immortals just down to 1. I mentioned it would require some sort of a deity type response from Immortals in order to keep them at bay, and, well, they come up just a bit short. Luminosity are able to take the second round in a row. He's got a drone. There's a chance, but I like the positioning that Luminosity have taken here. It kind of forces Genghsta to take disadvantageous trades, but somehow Genghsta was able to isolate that one. Gets the second with the jumping classic, but there was not enough gas in the tank to pull off the third. It was dicey at the end, but Luminosity is able to take that round as well. For the retakes, they're certainly going to get their chance as the smokes come through to keep information out of Hookah. There's the showstopper, goes a bit wide, but the guns from Thief are exactly what the doctor ordered. Mada's able to get one as well. Thief goes in aggressively, able to take care of jmoh. Swings, but Genghsta is on the other side of the smoke and drops him. Immortals down to 2 members left as Luminosity managed to get the spike down. Genghsta from a less than ideal position, but the nice thing, if there is a silver lining here, is that Immortals was pushing in from 2 fronts, but Luminosity, again, are able to take another round. I believe that's 6 in a row or something insane like that. Luminosity have arrived. This is still gonna be difficult for Immortals to keep up.
I like this position from Neptune. Oh yeah, he's got to get out of there though. He's in a little bit of trouble. The team's coming in from behind. Genghsta, and now we're also seeing the wraparound from Shanks. Mada's got a good spot. Oh, but the Bucky chips him away. Doesn't take off Shanks, but still 3v3. Paint shells to push him back. jcStani with the crispy sheriff. One more member still on the site. That's going to be a great frag there from KZ down to the 2v2. This is a lot closer than anticipated, but the spike still hasn't been picked up. Now it'll be picked up. Guess who's there? Bucky for Shanks. Finds the trade down to the 1v1. Genghsta with the range. And the thrifty round for Immortals. What a setup from the defense.
Here we go, folks. Luminosity. Not very many options left here on the attacking side. The blast is going to come through. Genghsta is going to be pushed back through U-Haul. He's going to have to retreat to safer space. The Stellar's able to get one. The op out of jmoh keeps Luminosity back. Thief drops. Aproto has managed to get a good bit of real estate through U-Haul, and the spike is going to go down at the hands of Stellar. Luminosity don't have as much personnel. If they can get a kill, you can use the neural theft to give away all of the post plans, or yeah, really all the positioning from Immortals, but that's much easier said than done. Immortals still trying to hold things at bay. Stellar's able to get one. jcStani with 3 on the round. Aproto tries to hold on, tries to stand strong, but it's the 4K heroics from jcStani that's going to give Immortals a 1-map lead.
But it's a quick rush onto this B site. They've got control, but for how long?
jcStani back in Gong. He's going to get cleaned up at the hands of Thief as KZ gets in on some as well. But Shanks continuing to light up the kill feed as jmoh joins in on the action. Luminosity just down to 2 members left. It was a heavy B hit, and so far nothing is certain. Shanks kind of creeping his way around. They see the spike has been planted. The drone's there. Thief, oh my gosh, Thief already has 3. He's going to back off to safety. Has plenty of health to work with as well. He's got more to work with. Looking for the 4th. Not going to get any of it. Genghsta holds strong, as does the rest of Immortals, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead. Members are so far away that they really have no choice but to kind of, in a lot of ways, give up a little bit of room and potentially fight for the retake. But of course, as I say that, jcStani goes down. Immortals just rips them to shreds. The defense holds strong. There was no need for the other members of Immortals as they hold fast and take a 4-0 lead over Immortals, or over Luminosity.
Develop some sort of ultimate. They get the control, and you will use this owl drone to push up onto the seaside. jcStani and Neptune, you got to hold the line here.
Yeah, you hear the Hunter's Fury has been used as KZ dashes onto the site. Neptune is out for the rest of the round. Not able to hold the line, but KZ drops at the hands of Stani. Now the members of Immortals are starting to arrive onto the site, but they're going to get there a bit too late as the spike is going to go down. We've been waiting for this C hit, and so far, things looking good for Luminosity.
2v2 retake, both Shanks and jmoh. I like the smoke towards that garage side. If they find this pick onto Stellar, that means at the flank, though, you got to be careful. Yeah, you put the smoke down, but are you concerned about this player? jmoh with the 180, the Tony Hawk Ollie. Pop, shove it right in to Luminosity's hands. 6-0 start for Immortals.
There's enough info for them to suggest that this might be okay. There was nobody coming around. You see the smokes go off to heaven, but jmoh's down low as he takes care of KZ. He's going to get paranoid, but uses the blade storm, goes up just a bit. but Stellar's able to pull him back down. jcStani up from heaven, drops to his death as well, as Immortals are starting to fall apart. jmoh, there's just one left, and it's Neptune. I don't know that he has a play here.
Neptune. I was asking for your defense early on. Now I'm asking for your offense, but it's not to be. Luminosity, stop the bleeding. 6 rounds in.
Immortals is actually going to be holding down B. As we've seen Luminosity hit that site a couple of times, but it looks like they're definitely going to want to go to A here. You see the ult has been used. He pops up, gets some info, realizes there's no one up in heaven, and backs off. But Immortals, oh my gosh, they mow Luminosity down yet again. There's just one left on the side of them. It's Stellar. He's going to drop a flawless round. The spike was in a terrible spot, too, after all the chaos ensued. Immortals continue to pile it on the defensive side. Yeah.
And now it's going to be the B side this time. Paranoia right side, clearing that a potential angle from jmoh. Let's see where they get this spike down. That's the most interesting thing. It's a very interesting spot. They're not going to play for courtyard. They're going to play for site. Let's see if this works out for LG.
Stellar has taken this back on area a number of different times, but he's just not going to be a factor. My goodness. Immortals can seem to do no wrong. Here, as Luminosity just haven't been able to get anything going on the attacking side. This is one of the most impressive performances I've seen on the defending side in Haven in a very long time. If Luminosity are able to get him, they've got some room, but no, Shanks is able to get the best of Thief as that Reyna on Reyna goes in favor of Immortals.
Genghsta's got to help him with this angle here. Shanks now in the cubby 50. The rest of Immortals need to start to rotate over. jmoh still holding that C alongside. It could be the fake, but it doesn't feel like Luminosity have ever sold a fake. When they want to hit the A site, they do. Now the members are starting to file in. aproto's leading the charge. Shot's going to be good up to jcStani, but it's traded away one after another. aproto down to the 2v3. Shanks down in hell, and that's exactly where he's going to do some of that damage. jmoh swinging from yellow, and Immortals up by 9.
Last round before the half.
What a second map here.
How well Immortals have played this. They've been ahead of Luminosity every step of the way. It looks like they're going to try to commit onto this site, and of course, a couple of members of Luminosity have already dropped. Shanks with the Empress goes in a bit aggressive. He's able to get one member left. They know where he is. Stellar is able to get that, but it's still a 1v4.
Wow. This pistol.
Switching sides.
Luminosity, listen, you gotta have a pep talk. You gotta take a tag pause right here.
You see Immortals have already established heavy A control. They work their way up long, they work their way up short. Where the spike is coming, Luminosity are gonna have to fight for this retake because Immortals are already there.
Have to have a look at that flank. Pay attention to the mini-map, folks. We've got Mada coming in from the back. Genghsta will stop the flank. So will jcStani. Oh, there he is. Shot's good. Mada opening up that flank, and Genghsta's been smoked off. So now this is a beautiful retake for Luminosity, but it's going sour. 2v2 down to 1. Shanks pops, locks, and drops it. Immortals at series point. Immortals at map point. Immortals one step closer to qualifying for the first strike major. Asked for from Luminosity, but Immortals have been playing nearly perfect on the opposite side. Hedwig used to clear out the push. aproto with a crispy headshot. He needs a couple more of those with the Sheriff. They've managed to get onto the site. Recon bolt, bottom from the side. Now this is working out. That's answered back aproto. Okay, down to 1. It's jmoh in a 1v3. Has the Phantom in tow. Shot's going to be good. One more player to the right. Shot's going to be good onto him. Down to the last player, but KZ keeps Luminosity alive.
A good bit of utility hanging out over towards C. But jmoh and the rest of Immortals are pushing right in to the defenses of Luminosity on the A side. jmoh not able to connect onto one quite yet with the Bladestorm, but they're going to continue to funnel their way in. You see the Paranoia come through. Not going to connect onto anyone. Oh my gosh, Immortals! Immortals goes up close and personal. jmoh with the Bladestorm dropping down to aproto. You've got to do it. A Defense of the Alamo type effort is going to be required here to keep the map alive, to keep your tournament hopes alive. He's able to get one as he drops Shanks, but he's taken so much damage already, just down to 46 health. They know exactly where he is. This is really an impossible ask. He's gonna drop, ladies and gentlemen, a statement made by Immortals as they punch their ticket to first strike.